Nah, I want to hear it. I do want to hear the your 12 story.
Well, it's not
your 12 story.
Yeah, so it's not me personally. I haven't been to 12 stories.
You haven't?
No, I've been, but I haven't been since like it's been like a year.
Oh, okay.
Because the drink prices are just asinine. And so I just refuse. I can't keep going to an establishment and complain at the same time. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, facts.
So
insanity.
Yeah.
I like that there's a lot of things that Tim does that like he don't call me for that.
Yeah.
I'm an outside friend, but not that part of outside. I don't want to go to 12.
But like I don't see, but the clientele that be there, they look so good. Like it's good quality. But it's just like I just don't want to spend $25 for a singular drink. Like that just doesn't make. That's not
for what though. What are you getting in that cup for $25,
bro? You could get
Jameson.
Nah, it'll be a Manhattan, but like I'm not paying $25 for a Manhattan.
Yeah. That's bananas.
Yeah.
Insane.
But also at 25, now I really need to talk about what alcohol you put in here.
Yeah, let's
like we need to discuss that. I can't just walk up to the bar and let me get a Manhattan and you just grab from down here.
Yeah, no.
Like if you don't turn around and do this. It's already starting off bad.
Even though I love a Manhattan with makers, if I'm paying $25, don't put makers in my Manhattan.
But at least the makers won't be a reach downward.
Yeah. But like, I don't want you to be level. I don't want it to be a level playing field.
You don't want you to do this.
Yeah, nah. Go up here. Go for the rebound. Like it's
box out, nigga.
Yeah. But no, so TikTok is funny because like you see one video or something and then you just continuously see the same type of video.
Okay.
So I watched somebody complain about the drink prices at 12 Stories.
Uh-huh.
They said they got 3 lemon drops and it was $90.
God damn it.
And I was like, see, I told y'all niggas. But I've been on vocal on this podcast
you're on a crusade.
Yeah, I'm on a crusade and I'm glad that I'm getting more people to join me on my crusade. But we have to be more like the French. We have to hold our ground. We got to stand strong. And so like I'm glad you guys are opening your eyes and seeing this atrocity that's happening because there's no way that 3 drinks should be $90.
That don't make no goddamn sense, bro.
Bro,
here's the thing. I think this is a twofold problem.
Mm-hmm.
One, I do think that those prices are asinine.
Mm-hmm.
2, how old are you now?
29.
Okay, so most of your 20s has been spent as a social limb. Like you're not a socialite because I feel like that's for women.
Mm-hmm.
But you be outside.
Correct.
And you get a lot of perks when you're outside.
Yeah, you're right. But I also still know ball. But I know where to draw the line too. Because I know ball. I know 3 drinks for $90 is insane, and I will not be participating.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's.
What's the most you ever paid for a drink?
For one,
it was 25. That was funny.
Good catch.
Good catch. I'm glad
that was happening.
I'm glad we're recording. But it was 25. I went to this new spot. It was my first time there, and after I finished my drink, I left abruptly because I was like, we're not going to keep doing this.
Yeah, I remember.
I talked about it on this podcast before. It was like, I think it was in January.
I think mine was 19, but that
for
shit
one
pissed me off. Yeah,
nah,
and it wasn't
I paid
even
more.
A mixed drink.
It was
like something regular.
It was like
I drank neat shit.
I think I had like spanked at the bank. Bonus check was crazy, and so I had it, but it was a little dumb.
Yeah. And so like, the problem is, and it's not me saying this from lack of funds. I have it. It's just like,
why?
Why do I have it for this?
Yeah. So that's what happened. Like we was at, I'm not even gonna say the place, but
go get a bottle.
My nigga said was in town and you was with me. And that probably tells you where we were at, but don't say it.
Oh, it was that night.
Yeah, I think so. And after you got accosted.
Yeah. I hope she's doing well.
And if you guys listen to this podcast, you know the night now. After Tim got accosted, I went to the bar and I ordered like top shelf whiskey. 3 of them. And I want to say I might have did doubles.
Yeah, because I know for me, I didn't get a drink after that.
Yeah, so I think I did doubles And it was 3 of them, and it was some top shelf aged whiskey. And the nigga brought me the check, and I was like,
Never again.
because I could have just bought the bottle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then some. I could have bought the bottle and a lot of beer, some chasers, some things, some accoutrement. So I was just like, not doing that again. And so I recall that I took that whiskey and I went and I had a J outside because there was like a patio where you could smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and I hit a J to just decompress.
Is that venue still open?
Yes. But yeah, it was asinine. It was complete.
See, and that was 2018.
Yeah.
This is an ongoing problem.
But that was pre-vid.
Yeah.
And it's about to be a recession.
I was still in college.
Yeah.
So how much
And
Some tariffs.
and
$35 drinks.
And the minimum wage went up in the city for service workers from like $2-3 an hour to $15.
Yeah.
Is it mandatory gratuity?
Yeah.
A lot of places.
Type shit?
I don't know. I can't remember if it was that night, but
I think the week you weren't here, I had a monologue
diatribe.
I had a monologue about service charge and how these niggas don't be working because the gratuity is already built in.
That started at COVID too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it. It's nasty. I would just like nice people and to tip appropriately. Yeah. But also niggas don't be tipping, so there's that.
First of all, we live.
Yeah. DMV, you know what time it is, none other than the BASSLINE podcast presented by TheEvrydywknd. I am your host as always, Capo, feeling good, feeling great. To the left of me as always is none other than my brother and Young Mitchell we trust.
What's good? How you living?
I'm good, All-Star Mitt. How are you?
I'm doing well. Shout out to PacSun. $10. It's a good purchase.
Pac Sunnington?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can find some good shit in
I would have thought that was a vintage,
Well, it is vintage. I had this shirt. I was like in a freshman.
Okay. It's an old PacSun.
Yeah, this shit from like 2015.
Old Pac is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know that big Georgetown crew neck I wear all the time?
Yeah.
PacSun. Like,
my Georgetown crew neck is from a actual gift shop in Georgetown that no longer exists. I don't even know the name of it.
Yeah. I need to go to the actual campus bookstore one of these days.
Oh yeah, mine's definitely a bootleg.
Oh,
but that's why I like it.
Yeah.
And the letters are all cracked up.
That's how mine is from PacSun. It looked vintage on the
when
rack.
You bought it.
Yeah.
See, no, I earned mine. Mine was pristine when I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a Hanes Beefy or some shit.
Look who got their Hanes on now.
Yeah, and I fucking wore that bitch into the ground with intent. When I first got it, I probably wore that bitch every week for a while because I was trying to kill it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted it to look like it was my dad's.
Yeah.
I only wish I got a bigger size. I should have got like a 2X.
You weren't extra large?
I think I got it might be a large or an extra large. It should be a little more oversized.
Yeah. Well, you should shop at Podium. You'll get a little more.
Hey, you gonna stop slandering my man?
I'm not slandering it. I should have read better. Like there's a size chart.
These are ample garments.
Bro, I should have got an extra small, and I wear medium.
More than enough.
But the shorts they fit immaculate.
No, you gotta grow.
I think I missed that window.
Yeah, you gotta grow.
I think I missed that window.
Speaking of, no, I can't say that. That would have been crazy. To the left of him.
Thank you for self-control.
Good God. To the left of him, as always, the one and only Montez Brenard.
It's my lucky day.
Hey, rare form Tez yesterday, man. My nigga had a good time.
Is it rare?
I never often see you, especially outside, have that much fun.
Oh man!
Like when you'll come here, like not even on a show night, but like just on some like maybe we just on some chill shit on the grill or kicking it, watching a game, a fight, whatever. Them nights I've seen that version of you. But I've never seen it when we went outside together.
I'm a good time, man.
But
even when I've run into you outside, it hasn't been that energy. Because we just started like actually being like, we're going together.
Yeah, that's
Before we would just end up at a lot of the same places and be like, oh bro, what's up? And then we would kick it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, what did Jasim say? That was a masterclass. That was a masterclass yesterday.
Yeah, no, my man had a good time.
My man, he was in like 3 different conversations at the same time.
Yeah.
Yo.
And I was like,
the room.
I'm telling you, when I seen him he was commentating like play by play a conversation that Sweezo was having with somebody else. But Sweezo was standing right behind him. So they were like back to back. So somebody's filming him, but you can see somebody talking to Sweezo behind him, but you can't see the person talking to Sweezo. You can only see Tez and Sweezo in the shot. It was great. It was like some of the best content ever.
Nah, man. He had on a shirt that was kind of see-through, but then had a cool shirt underneath the kind of see-through shirt. I was like, he had a different bag today.
Did you see his he had these jeans on that was like flared, right?
Yeah.
But they split in the front.
And
then
I made note of that. I told him
he had
talked
them
about
cuffed.
that.
And it looked cool. And then he had I
like the shoes.
He had the Wu-Tangs on.
And you got them on today. You did say you're going to wear them again tomorrow. See, this is why I fuck with Montez. He's a man of his word. he had them on. And I
got them shits on.
I remember because I specifically said, yo, they look like moccasins, but they're not. And they got spots on them. And I was like, that's dope.
But I'm so hip hop, bro.
But he said they just Sweet Chicks something.
Yeah, the Nas collab.
Yeah. That's it. This is hip hop.
We gotta talk about Nas in a minute. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's do it. I done introduced everybody.
Talk about Nas. I'm happy to talk about Nas. I love Nas, man. I used to take Jay over Nas.
But I understand the context in which you're speaking.
Yeah, I don't think you should say that like that.
3 already?
Yeah. And he had 2 pre-shows.
You only get half a bar.
What's going to happen after the show?
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing.
All right, so since you said that, then we're gonna start here. I'm just gonna remix the kit. So first half a bar. There's a posthumous Big L album coming this summer.
Don't do that. I don't want that.
Released by Nas and Mass Appeal.
I want it.
You're new here. You don't know my stance.
On Big L?
No. On
posthumous albums?
Yeah.
So wait, let's give some context, right? So Big L, for those who don't know, legendary NYC rapper, died in 1999. He was murdered.
Harlem.
Yes, Harlem. I'm not sure why you did all of that.
I think it's important, and I also spent some time in Harlem.
Okay, you are from Mitchell.
Yeah,
that nigga said that shit with so much.
It's a cool place.
You from
a lot of history in Harlem.
Yeah, okay.
Harlem Renaissance.
Dipset.
This is a posthumous album. There's some new music, whatever that means. I'm guessing it's going to be newer production. I just really don't know.
Yeah.
But I think we don't need this. I think it was cooler to leave the lore of Big L around than to deliver an album right now. I don't need like hologram Big L. Like I like certain people don't even know about like the Big L and Jay-Z freestyles and shit like that. So like I'm cool with that. That's for a generation, an era, a time. That's game that should be provided from a OG.
A historic perspective, passed down. This is oral history.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this though. I feel you. I'm not gonna like confirm my stance until I hear it, because I did love what Big L did. And if they don't destroy it, I'm sure our love was about to come. Also, I'm wondering where the proceeds are gonna go. And if it's going to his family,
I think he has an estate that's situated. Yeah.
I also really respect that.
Before you say something, I just want, just for niggas that don't know.
Check it out. Yo, check it. Yo, I got slugs fucks for snitches, no love for bitches, putting thugs in ditches with my trigger finger itches. I got a rep to make police jet, known to get a pre-sweat. I never beg for pussy like Keith Sweat. It's Big L, slow, hell no. Bitches get fucked on a roof when I ain't got no hotel dough. I'm known for yoking Japs and beating them with smoking cats, leaving token blacks with broken backs and open caps. So with that bullshit, step to the rear, son. The last thing you want with Big L is a fair one. Cause in the street brawl, I strike men like lightning. You seen what happened in my last fight, friend? I beat kids with lead pipes. I leave trails of dead mics where I'm from. Niggas, Jews get ran like red lights. Old folks get mugged and raided. Crimes are drug related. And we live by the street rules that thugs created. Clowns get smoked, about 1,000 folks are selling pounds of coke. Front in this town to get a text stuck down your throat. I'm telling you, shit is about to get drastic soon. I'm quick to blast a goon and break a motherfucker like a plastic spoon. I got the looks to make your hottie stare. I keep a shotty near. It's that nigga with naughty hair who got it fair. Tracks I'm on the roast until the microphone is ghost. Props I own the most. I'm leaving niggas comatose. Run and get your brain pinched. Big L, I have your whole gang lynched. I started smoking dust and been insane since. This rap shit was a great gift. The other night some snake ripped and got a hot lead facelift. All through high school I had braids. I kept mad blades. Stabbing teachers to death. They gave me bad grades. I cooked the mic like a beef steak cause my technique's great. And I'm the nigga police hate in each state. Cause I'm the neighborhood lamper. Punk rubber vamper. Fuck around, you find my silk boxes in your mother's hamper. Cops drop when my Glock makes the pow sound. I'm from a wild town. You know my style, clown, so bow down. Word up.
I gotta appreciate how long niggas raps used to be.
Bruh, that was a minute 40.
Yeah.
A straight bars.
Yeah,
no hook, no chorus, no cool shit. He didn't even waste no time at the front. It might have been a 4 of air, and then he got right to it.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
That's why people are dying to have this, right?
Yeah.
But I digress. Tim, what were your thoughts, young Mitchell?
I don't want it, but to explain to Montez, because he doesn't know my stance on this, but I don't listen to any posthumous albums, right? Because the artist that is being represented had no say-so in this.
Always? Or you just thinking for right now? Because definitely people playing
They do
ahead.
plan, but you don't plan for 20 years later.
Yeah, so not him.
Yeah.
Definitely not him. Not L. For
Yeah,
sure.
so not L. So I love Mac Miller to death. That's one of my favorite rappers. I didn't listen to his posthumous album, and I will never listen to it.
But what if it was a situation where he's like, these are the songs, I need y'all to put them out like this. I want it to be, everything's already done. Roll it out this way, do it this way. You still like, nah. And he's like, if any of my fans who fucked with me don't keep fucking with this shit, and I plan this shit myself when I'm dead, then fuck him, I'm a haunt Mitch.
Well, he doesn't know me, so he wouldn't haunt me. But
You weren't even, were you alive?
what? We're starting to talk about Mac Miller now, but
Okay, I thought you was being funny, bro. Bro.
But yes, I was alive.
talking about
I was
Big
alive.
L.
I was alive in '99 when
Mitch
Big L.
alive when Mac Miller was rapping, bro.
No, I was talking about Big
I was
L.
alive. I was alive when Big L was alive.
What year were you born?
96.
Okay.
Shout out to 96, man.
All right.
But yeah, so no, to answer Montez's question,
He was a blip, nigga.
yeah, I was not a listener of Big L at the time.
I
I was not in his demographic.
Yeah.
Basic accomplishment was walking, nigga.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey man, just sitting up straight at school. That was a big accomplishment for me back then. Was I even in school?
No.
This is what I'm saying.
No.
I'm like, all right,
What are
you
you
were
doing
alive,
You
but
were
like,
just
nigga,
trying to
you
get out of
wasn't doing
diapers.
shit.
What are you doing at 3 years old?
Nothing.
The potty training.
Being bad.
Nah, my parents said I was chilling.
They are lying.
Nah.
No, he probably was chilling. You look at him now.
No, my sister was bad. I vividly remember that.
She was badder than you.
No, she was terrible.
Usually the younger one, wait, are you the younger one?
Yeah. No, my sister is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I go.
Yeah, he the oldest.
Yeah, that's how I go. I was about to say, usually the
Old
younger
man
one
Mitt.
trip out.
She
Yeah.
bad as shit though.
He's young Mitchell and old man Mitt at the same time.
Combination.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't listen to posthumous work, man, because I feel like, especially after working on a project, and you could attest to this as well, and so can you. Shit changes the last week.
I respect it. I respect it. I do.
Shit changes the last week.
I do. Some shit's timeless though, right? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think both things can be true.
Yeah.
I think both things can be true. I think, there's an interesting line when you're navigating, right, the space where people want more from an artist who's no longer here. And we're sitting here knowing that there are more recordings there, right? The problem in that conversation becomes what Tim's saying. On the one hand, did they want that out?
Right. Right.
But the other side of that conversation is, in a time where artists have more freedom to release what they want, would they have been so close to the vest with their craft because it didn't have to go through the label? It doesn't necessarily have to go to the label today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just think there's a lot of question marks, but
it is
ultimately,
because there's some battles that you lose, right? On either side, as the artist or the team putting it together.
Yeah.
And so if there's no checks and balances, you're just gonna go with what you want.
Yeah.
What if you dropped it like a playlist?
Disgusting.
I don't like that.
Really?
No, because if you're gonna do it on their name and their art and their merit, then at least the estate should reap the benefits.
They can still reap the benefits, but
from a playlist?
Yeah, or some like untitled, unfinished.
Just strictly streams.
Some shit is raw, bro. Yeah. Just want to hear like what the fuck was going on.
I honestly, I would much rather you just sold it. Don't stream it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you really want to see what this was, yeah.
Don't stream it, sell it.
Yeah.
Sell it directly to the people that want it.
Yeah, I feel it.
That's my thought. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was supposed to be a half a bar, but we got a little passionate, but that's a good topic.
That was like 4 bars.
That was like, yeah, it was definitely at least 4. Next up, this is a little more fun. Rocky, wait a minute, let me play the drop, because this is fun.
You only get half a bar.
ASAP Rocky says that he be wearing Rihanna clothes around the house. Got the Fenty on instead of the Hanes, bruh. I don't know.
What exactly is he wearing?
So he said like oversized shirts, leggings, whatever.
That's crazy.
Niggas wear leggings to the gym. I'm not mad at that if you wearing leggings in your crib.
Okay. So I think for me, it may be Tez. Maybe this is a short joke. I don't know. The discrepancy in my woman's clothes and mine is way too vast for me to be wearing her shit.
Yeah, it's usually a level playing field with me.
Right. And so I'm looking at this picture of Rihanna and ASAP, and like with heels on, he's still taller, but not by much.
Mm-hmm.
My girl can put heels on, and I'm still resting my chin on the top of her head.
Oh yeah, Shawty put on heels with me. We
eye to eye. So it's different.
Yeah.
The measurements might be closer.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm wearing my girl's hoodie.
I'm still not wearing any woman's clothing, but
unless my girl's hoodie used to be my hoodie and now I'm just putting it back on.
Type shit. I don't discriminate.
Oh, never mind. I can't say that right now, but I'm sorry.
I would wear. I do wear women's clothing.
I'll text it to you.
Okay.
I just don't wear my women's clothing. She usually wears my clothing.
Got it.
He's came in here
which could be women's.
He's came in here with women's shoes on before.
Cabo?
Yeah.
Well, shoes is different, and they weren't my women's.
They got a lot better colors.
I said a woman's shoe, but like he was like, yeah, just go 2 sizes up.
They got better colors. Historically,
and the shoes were dope.
I mean, even with the clothes, they got it's a little bit more embellished.
No, they got a little more sauce on the women's side for sure. Yeah. But also, the more sauce you put on the men's side, the more questionable you look.
Dig.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
The more expressive a man's attire, the more his sexuality gets questioned.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you agree or disagree, that's the reality.
Yeah.
whether you participate or don't.
Yeah, for a long time, Pink just did it. It was enough.
Yeah,
just
I've been a
Pink.
proponent of Pink. Some of the tighter things, not so much. Some of the tighter things, the shorter things, like my shorts are at an all-time high, and this is as far as they're going.
I would love to see
Yeah, I got a lot of thigh out right now.
a
You do.
compilation
It's making me uncomfortable.
of all the
I
things
apologize.
that ASAP has worn that she wore.
Say what?
I would love to see a compilation of all the things that ASAP wore or Rocky wore that was Rihanna's.
Well, I mean, he was likening it to when they steal our hoodies and stuff.
Yeah. But they both have good fashion sense. I'm sure it's a lot of great pieces there.
I just
period.
again, I haven't dated a woman that's my size.
Right.
Yeah, you do trend small in that area.
Well, little women like me. What you want me to do?
I'm sure tall women like you too.
But see, when the tall women like me, their hoodie would be boyfriend cut on me. It'd be big women. When a big joint like me, she could play in the WNBA. Tez, this was a great topic, nigga.
You only get half a bar.
So, nigga, there scientists in, I don't remember where. I want to say it was like China. But they're using drones to control lightning strikes. So they're putting drones in the air that are attached, like tethered to like a cable that's electrified. So that when the lightning pops off in the atmosphere, it's more likely to hit this thing because it's already pulling current, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So my question is, I understand the pro to that, but what's the con?
I think it's just another one of them things where I just feel like, man, we're just so interested in playing God.
Yeah.
We want to recreate tornadoes. We want to recreate fucking everything.
Mhm.
Literally everything that occurs naturally.
Niggas are trying to bring dinosaurs back, bro.
Yes, mammoths.
Do you think the people that are trying to do these things think there's a God?
I would say no.
Probably not. Actually, science. Probably not.
Scientology.
Oh, that's a little different, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely different.
Yeah, I don't really know. I just thought it was science. Cool.
It's like, I tried to let it slide. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, we gotta be credible on this podcast. So thank you for holding me accountable.
Can you put a definition for him?
Yeah, okay.
Because
I just see like, well, only time I hear about Scientology,
Is Tom Cruise?
Yeah, no facts. Whenever a celebrity says they believe in Scientology, I'm like, okay, cool. And then I was like, all right,
scientists.
yeah.
Okay, you ready?
You think the world is millions of years old? Too cool. Bet.
Here we go. Scientology is a religion founded by L. Ron Hubbard in the 1950s.
I do know that name.
With a core belief that each human has a reactive mind that responds to life's traumas, clouding the analytic mind and preventing individuals from experiencing reality. It also encompasses practices like auditing and engram removal, which involve fee-based sessions and the use of e-meters. Key beliefs: immortal spiritual beings. Scientologists believe humans are immortal spiritual beings called thetans, and that people are not just a result of their environment or genetics. Reincarnation. They believe in reincarnation, with thetans inhabiting different bodies across various lifetimes. Reacting to traumas. Scientology, I don't know this word. Posits, Posits, Posits. That
POSIT
S.
S at the end.
Yeah.
Posits.
So like deposits without the
DE.
DE.
Yeah.
Scientology posits. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because posit has an E.
Did they mean yeah, that's true.
Deposit.
Deposit. No,
Yeah.
deposit doesn't.
Oh yeah, deposit doesn't.
Okay, maybe not. Okay. Maybe it's posit. Okay. So posit, Scientology posits that I don't like that word at all. Past traumatic events in grams that store negative information in the mind affecting current experiences. I don't know what that sentence means
Maybe they
at all.
might just put poses.
Posit means assumes as a fact.
Okay, so Scientology assumes as a fact that post-traumatic events in grains or in grams, no, what is it saying? Engrams that store negative information in the mind affecting current experiences.
Yeah.
So trauma creates some sort of pocket in your mind that stored negative information affecting your current experiences. That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Good God. Okay. Auditing. The process of auditing is using e-meters to identify and address these engrams with the goal of achieving a state of clear.
Okay, yeah, I think we get the gist.
All right, this is too much.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So it's safe to say nobody here will be practicing Scientology?
Yeah, I'm not really big on reincarnation. So
Okay. That was your breaking point, not the engrams?
Yeah, because I don't even know what an engram is, but I know
Yeah, because it's E-N too. It wasn't I-N.
Yeah.
It wasn't like ingrate.
yeah.
What I think that's E-N too. Whatever. I don't care.
I just know that reincarnation, that's not
it.
That's not my bag.
It's not your bag?
Yeah.
It's not your ministry?
Yeah, no, it literally is not my ministry.
I get it. So,
yeah.
So how do y'all actually feel about niggas trying to control lightning?
I don't like it.
No, you asked what was the positive of it?
No, I said what was the negative of it. There has to be.
What's the positive to you?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you asked about the negative first. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, because you know
already saw the implicit
that's how I always operate. What's the con? I'm going straight to the bad first.
The positive is they figured some shit out. You know what I'm saying? For self-loathing, like it.
Advancement in technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also I forgot. I want to say this was either China. I think it was China.
Or Japan.
Yeah,
I think it might have been Japan.
Whatever country it was that did this study, they receive about $1.4 billion a year in structural damage from lightning.
Okay.
So if they can catch some of it with drones in cages before
yeah, I can see that.
It hits the ground, it saves a lot of money.
Have you ever been in a building that's been struck by lightning?
No, have you?
I have, yeah.
Really?
What was it like?
It was wild.
Are
it was
you Meteor Man?
No, I'm not Meteor Man. I'm not James Earl Jones. But
wait.
He was in that movie.
But he wasn't Meteor Man. That's why you threw me off.
Yeah.
All right. Meteor Man was Robert Townsend.
Yeah, but James Earl Jones, I just vividly remember his character.
And then Blank Man was
Blank Man. But no, my house literally got struck by lightning.
Your house, not just a building.
No, my house.
Yeah, this nigga made it sound like it was a dorm or some shit, or like
my house.
The science building.
I mean, I don't live there no more. It's fine, but like,
damn, man, did y'all have to report that when y'all sold that junk?
Nah, but
people know.
But to be fair, I don't know. I wasn't.
You gotta ask your folks
to care.
Well, I was of age to care because I was in college. No, actually, I just graduated college. Actually,
I want to know. All right,
you only get half a bar.
You super spoiled. Kendrick Lamar. He has set the and I don't like this headline, but he set the highest grossing black male concert ever. I believe it was in Arizona or something like that. They did like 9 mil.
That's good. I can't wait to contribute to that.
Highest grossing concert?
Yeah, I can't wait to contribute to that total
for a black male artist.
Oh man, why they do that?
Which was weird because the person that had it before him was apparently Eminem. It was like, well, why are we putting black on it? He just has the record.
Yeah, I hate when people do that.
It's like basically it's like a male like hip hop artist or something.
Yeah, essentially.
Because it's not male artists. Because like there's some other people that are males that have done some things.
Yeah, I can't wait to contribute to that total in the DC space.
They're doing
FedEx. No, Northwest Stadium now. But yeah, they're gonna be over there.
Okay.
June 18th. So just mentally prepare because I know that affects your ecosystem. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
You gonna take the train?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense to do anything else.
I want to take the train with you this summer.
Wait, what?
Somewhere. Ain't been on a train in a while.
Okay, well, let's rephrase that. Let's take the metro together.
I don't like the way y'all said that.
No, he said it. I didn't say anything.
I didn't say run the train.
Let's take
But
the
you don't
metro.
want to take one.
Let's take the metro to the bar because that's usually where I take the metro to.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Because I
Tiz, are you telling me you want to take a train?
Yes.
First of all, we
Exactly what I'm
live.
saying.
I'm not talking about the same vehicle.
Not the same vehicle. It's funny.
What's the A topic, bro? Like, get a
I had another topic for the half a bar, but you're right. We're gonna save that for next week. This nigga.
Oh no! Wait. Dude, is in our new format is sports section before or after?
It's supposed to be before.
Okay, we have a lot of sports section. We gotta get to the sports section.
Okay, wait. Let's do an A topic and then do sports.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh my God! All right, y'all want to talk about Lil Wayne or Kanye for the A topic?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know which is sadder, but we're gonna do it. So Lil Wayne, you remember the plus size model he was fiancéed up with?
No.
I do remember something about that.
Her name is something Badeau.
Does she look
Denise Badeau.
Does she look good?
She does. She's a pretty woman.
Mm-hmm. Was this recently too?
I feel like it was a while ago.
Nah, they've been engaged for a few years.
Engaged?
Yeah. Well,
to be a fiance.
when I found out about
I didn't realize
that's
you said
also
that.
true. When I
didn't
found
realize
out
you said
about her,
that.
she was presented as his fiance.
Okay.
There are accusations
Yeah, a little bit, but you say for tomorrow.
from her that he broke up with her and put her out of his house and her daughter on Mother's Day.
He probably didn't even know it was Mother's Day, the way he be moving around.
Yeah, this nigga don't know nothing's going on. This nigga ain't no racism existed. The fuck? Honestly, this is like the same people. You like Wayne or Kanye. I'm like, I don't know. Both of them niggas died on my nerves.
He didn't know racism existed.
That nigga probably still thinks it's February. Like he don't know what's going on. Which is a problem in itself. But
that's great. That was great.
Thank you. I've been doing this job for a long time.
So yeah, I don't know what he knows, but I know that she's upset and she went on live on one of the platforms. I don't know, maybe
It's never good.
one of the things.
Yeah, raw emotions on there.
And was just talking about being put out, and she had her daughter in the background, and it was like her daughter's birthday in a week, and
Damn.
apparently he had niggas in there just boxing her shit up. Which means like he knew this was happening, whether you did or not, is between y'all. But he knew you was getting the fuck because he had people there to box your shit up. He knew this was the end.
That's one thing he knew.
He might not have told you until this particular day. But he said, we're going to start this week with a clean slate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Sunday started the week.
She also alleged that he was abusive physically.
Wow.
Now, here's my thing. I respect the victim. But if there's one thing we know about Lil Wayne besides he raps well, is that he's this fucking big. And this woman is a plus size model.
But he be on drugs though.
She could take Lil Wayne.
But
he be on drugs though.
it's about energy too, you know? Maybe
She could take Lil Wayne.
Maybe she's living a soft
Did you say
life.
She could take Lil
Hold on,
Wayne.
wait. When you said abusive, you did say physically abusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She could take Lil Wayne.
You never seen a big soft nigga?
She could just
He
fall
can't
on
take
him.
Lil Wayne.
If he fell on him, he could.
I'm going to
Creative.
So I'm going to respect what she said, and I'm going to, I don't know, believe is the right word, but I'm going to, is hear out the proper phrase?
I don't know where you going.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. She says that she is not cool, but she said she was abused physically. So I'm going to
All right, y'all don't.
semantics type shit.
Don't diminish her.
Yeah, I'm not diminishing. There we go. I'm not going to diminish what she said. I'm not going to totally throw it out the window because you never know what niggas are capable of.
I was just having fun because Lil Wayne's little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And no, I get what
yeah.
I get what you were doing, but I was trying to ring in the.
But some little niggas are angry, like Tory Lanez.
This is why I
Angry man.
couldn't start the show where I was trying to start it.
You're
I
right.
don't know the rules.
Yeah.
Exactly. You heard about Tory Lanez?
That was a good joke though.
Yes.
It was in Trello.
Yes.
All right.
You put it there.
I put it
Pause.
Yes.
That was a good joke though.
No, it was.
We're
but
4
it's
to
just
1.
not for the air. This nigga's even.
Keep it a tally.
So yes, I did see the Tory Lanez shit. So Tory Lanez got stabbed in jail. I don't know. Nobody knows what the beef was over or anything, but we do know that Tory was stabbed and hospitalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and I really hate Black Twitter because
Oh, man.
as soon as Tory got that news broke, I saw somebody put up the Dave Chappelle Real World skit where they stabbed white guys. That's
Wasn't
not
that somebody's dad?
no. It was the actual contestant that got stabbed. But still, that's funny as shit. Niggas like, this is Tory in jail, and then I was like, you
Wasn't
can't
that nigga's
do-
name like Tyree?
It was it was like Ty. Yeah, it was something crazy. It was a Ty something.
I'm watching Chappelle show when I get home.
That's fine.
That shit was.
I have the DVDs.
That's how you
I used to have the DVDs too. Yeah,
I still have them.
Apparently,
because my mother. It was so funny. Is my mother didn't know how wild that show was.
So she bought it for you? For Christmas
Yeah.
and shit?
No, she bought it for me because I requested it because I saw it on Comedy Central one time, and then we used to play it.
Like you ordered it like a Now That's Music?
Well, I don't know how we did it.
you had physical. You went to the store.
I had. She may have bought it from Best Buy. Who knows? But
okay.
I vividly remember getting in trouble because you know how cars used to have TVs?
Yeah.
And so like I was playing it in the car.
What was you doing?
I was 7. Like I didn't know any better.
Damn.
Wait, you got Chappelle show
At
on
7 is
DVDs
crazy.
at 7?
She didn't know.
You didn't know.
I didn't know either.
You
for
didn't
real.
even know what you was asking for.
I just thought that shit was funny, bro. And then I was fucking with Kanye. And so he was performing on there every other week. So it was just like,
Right.
I was like, oh, this shit's lit.
Yeah, nah, straight to jail. You bugging.
That shit was funny.
But apparently he's in critical condition.
Who?
Tory.
Yeah.
I
Is he? I thought he was
Yeah.
non-life threatening.
No.
Oh,
That
shit.
was the next report.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, now it's not funny at all.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was never funny, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I was
it's
trying to make light of, that's what black people do. We gonna make light of some shit.
You good? And then we gonna make jokes.
Yeah.
But you're not good, so we can't make jokes.
You know who's extra sensitive to me getting to the jokes first?
Hmm.
My man Luigi.
That's a real person or like Mario's brother?
No, it's my man, but he's not all the way black. He's like partially black.
Okay.
So that other side comes out when I like get the ragging on him first, and then be like, all right, bro, it's gonna be okay. You can, you know what I mean?
But he can't say that because the first word out his mouth all the time is, listen here, you cocksucker. Like, it's just like...
suck my dick. So like, also, after he
can't say
after
that.
he gets done being emotional, I have to remind him about who he is, and then I'll be like, you tuck it in.
He should wear green. A lot more.
Tim, that would have been funny unless you laughed.
Pause.
But
Tucking it in.
I mean, I was talking about this.
4-2.
Oh, that's funny, bro. And it's so funny because of his sibling. Oh my God. That's such a good
All
joke.
right, moving on.
That's such a good joke. That's such a good joke.
First of all, we live.
He is a Republican.
He's adjacent at the minimum. I
he's
think this is a great take, and I just want to see what y'all think. So, Kanye West is the biggest fall off ever.
I would agree. As far in the music space,
Kanye West is the biggest fall off ever.
either him or Jamarcus Russell.
I seen a post about like his streams,
Kanye West is the biggest fall off ever is a statement.
No, I
Who's
don't
bigger?
agree. I don't agree.
Who's
He's still
bigger?
relevant. Anybody who is relevant and is no longer, he's still relevant.
You can still be relevant and still be bad.
You're not the biggest fall off if you're still relevant though,
That's
because
not
other
true.
people fell off and are not relevant.
I would.
That's the biggest fall off
For me, I would say.
How is he still relevant?
because we still talking about him.
What Don DeTuso?
Huh?
What did Don DeTuso?
What academics say is
Sale?
Yes, what did it sell?
What did
I don't know.
Academic say?
I listened to it though.
You did?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, some joints.
Okay.
He lying.
Nah, dead ass. He has some joints.
I'm not gonna let you say and call
It's definitely been.
Montez a liar.
Yeah,
We're not gonna do that.
It's
We
definitely.
can call him another name, but we can't call him a
Appreciate
liar.
that, I appreciate that. Listen,
Hey, I don't like how y'all ganging up on me like this. I don't like that at all.
This is the
The
second
last
week in a row we dapped
few
up.
albums,
I don't like it. I don't
it's
like
been
it.
a lot more rough.
And I made the last one a clip. I'm not doing that again. Fuck y'all.
Nah, do it every week. Do it every week.
The last few albums has been a lot rougher than the albums before that. You know,
He doesn't make good music anymore,
And it's like
that's
draft
okay.
bag. He's in his draft bag. Like, put it out. It's just pure. It's pure expression.
Yeah, but I don't care. So the thing is, I would agree with that.
I don't know.
My only other, when he says if we're going to go like as bigger than music, I would put Jamarcus Russell in there.
I don't think Jamarcus Russell ever got as big as Kanye.
Yeah, but he fell off so crazy.
Yeah, but he didn't fall far.
And the
Far.
thing is this: when we
Relatively.
Yeah, but
When we talk about
you're right,
fall
because he
off-
got 60 mil guaranteed.
He didn't fall far.
it's usually
They literally restructured how rookie deals happen because of him. That's a big fall off.
well. Did he change the game
He did,
and make him a legend?
just not in the right way though.
Not in the right way. He's infamous.
Kanye's a legend twice over though. At least.
Yeah.
Maybe thrice.
But the thing with Ye is
He
this:
look like 5 different lives.
usually when we think about fall off,
Yeah, this yeah, I'm good.
it's not intentional.
There's been no intent.
It's been intentional.
He's not intending to fall off.
Oh man.
He thinks that people are gonna rock with this.
Well,
shit.
no, I'm saying no. He's intentionally hurting people. He's intentionally saying things to bother people. That's a fact.
He's bothering the people that bother him.
He's bothering the people who run these industries.
Right, which is the
Jewish
people that
people.
bother him.
Yeah.
Right? But it's off-putting to the masses.
Mm.
It is. It's reflective in everything.
Are we not considered a part of the masses?
I don't know.
You're not- you're
Is
not-
everybody
you're
the
not-
masses then?
You're not considered part of the masses, yes or no?
I don't think so because I don't agree with the masses takes, I guess.
You are pretty contrarian.
I'm the minority.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, I
pretty
guess.
contrarian. But also, so is he though.
So he said maybe he's not talking about any of us. He's talking about people else.
No, he's talking about me. That shit is off
He's
putting.
talking about me. I'm the masses.
I'm
It's
not-
just Mitch.
Talking about you and Luigi.
Mitch is the masses.
I just
yeah.
I don't like how he's been moving. But I've been vocal about I don't like how he's been moving since like 2018, 2019, like right before the pandemic. Whenever the first gospel album came out,
He was over it.
yeah,
He
I saw
snapped with that album.
I saw it. But my thing is, the music was good, but I don't want to listen to gospel over slightly changed R&B sensual songs. Like, do you know what the fucking SWV rain? That's not the same thing as raining down blessings. That's completely different.
But is he the biggest fall off?
No.
I would say yes.
No one stated bigger.
He didn't fall off.
He's definitely falling
It's
off.
just
falling
people are
off.
talking bad about him, but everybody's still talking about him.
Everybody's
That
not.
doesn't mean any. So,
Who's
but
not?
A lot of people.
the
I
thing
think
is,
people are still talking about him. They're just saying negative things.
to be honest, we really shouldn't even be talking about this right now.
That's what I'm saying.
But we are,
I'm
because
really
he
only
ain't
talking
fall
about
off.
the statement.
Did you put this in
because
here?
I think it's
No.
true. I did.
Oh fuck.
Because I think the statement's true.
Yeah.
I think that Kanye is the biggest fall off we've seen.
Yeah, you're right.
That doesn't change that I still think that Kanye's a legend.
I think he's the biggest crash out.
That's a fall.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a fall.
Nah.
Yeah. Who was crashed
I think
out?
a lot
who
of
was
people
crashed
play-
out? Who was crashed out positively?
I think a lot of people play by the rules. I think freedom's positive. I think a lot of people play by the rules.
But freedom of consequence still happens.
Huh?
Freedom of, I mean, like, it's not a freedom of consequence, so there's still a consequence to your actions.
Yeah, but fuck you.
Okay.
I don't care about what you
Fuck
got to
you.
say about what I want to do, bitch.
That's fine, but you
Yeah.
still have to face the consequences of your actions.
Okay. And I don't give a fuck about them consequences, so I'm going to do what I do. That don't
Okay.
mean I fell off. If I'd rather be over here, you didn't put me nowhere. I didn't fall off, nigga.
When is the last time Kanye?
I jumped off, nigga.
When is the last time Kanye did a show?
I jumped off.
Okay.
Falling and jumping is different. I jumped off, nigga.
That's a good point, though. But still,
That's a good point if he didn't want mainstream notoriety still.
He's still getting it.
No, he's not. That's why the product's not moving.
So many people are still talking. Oh, you're okay. You just said it's a machine. We know it's a machine. If you disrupt the machine, they're not going to push you. Duh. Everybody know that.
Kanye
Everybody knows that.
Kanye is big enough. If he says go do this, people do it.
People still doing it. He just made millions on his website fucking 8 months ago. Come on, bro. The commerce still moving. Maybe you're not getting streams because a machine runs the streams, but if you can make millions of dollars in a day, what the fuck are we talking about? He fell off.
He did.
Come on, man. You making millions in a day?
Is Kanye at the same spot that he was at his peak?
Nobody is. Everybody has a peak. That happens.
But
LeBron ain't where he was.
But the thing is,
that's how life goes.
Okay, you bring up LeBron. LeBron's still pretty close to that peak.
LeBron is a nice guy. He's Obama.
But no. We're not even talking about LeBron being the person. LeBron's still putting up 23, 8, and 4. His career max, he never averaged 30.
Also, his rookie season, he averaged 25 and 5.
Kanye still got good ideas.
Does he?
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm sure.
Like sucking dick till he was 14?
Damn.
I'm just saying, bro. We don't need to see
that was
it.
bad.
It's a lot of bad. It's more negative than positive.
I can't say that. I shouldn't have said that.
No, he said it. You didn't say it.
Both of y'all said it.
Fuck.
Nah, Kanye said it himself.
He sure did. He said he had the gawk.
It's in black and white.
Do you think he was good at it? Never mind.
Pause.
Sports section?
3-4.
That's not, no.
Yes.
I asked him. I didn't, that had nothing to do with me.
That's a stop.
Why is it?
Same with pause.
That doesn't
negate the pause?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Because you still did it.
Actually, we'll discuss offline.
I asked you what you thought about something. That put no thoughts on me.
Yes, it did.
It put a thought on you because you were thinking of that shit.
Yeah.
I was thinking, do you think that? Not my own answer, nigga. What the fuck?
Yo.
You try to cheat on the test?
Listen, I was just wondering what you thought.
Let's go to the sports section.
One more and we tied up, man.
Let's go to the
Be
sports
careful.
section.
All right, let's do sports section. What you got, bro?
Um,
I don't have a sports story. We need like a let's go.
Either that or what they used to have on a sports machine with George Michaels. That would be nice.
We can find that.
Yeah. But I think first on the list was
That shit. That's the funk, huh? He's dead, huh?
he died when I was in like middle school.
Damn.
It's been a while.
Poor George Michael.
R.I.P. him. R.I.P. Jim Vance.
That's the GOAT, dog.
Jim Vance didn't see the Nats win the championship. He died like the year or two before. Fuck.
Damn.
All right, this is
like
getting
that.
Let's get sad.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, so let's talk about the Nats. Let's talk about baseball first. Rafael Devers, a member of the Boston Red Sox, my favorite baseball team. Management has been doing him dirty because management.
Oh, I thought you said mans in them.
Well,
Pretty much.
they technically are my mans in them because that's the front office of my favorite team. But yeah, so they've been doing him dirty this entire year, honestly, since spring training, because they bought in Alex Bregman from third base. So not from third base. They brought in Alex Bregman from Houston. He was a free agent. They signed him. And Rafael Devers plays third base. But in 2023, he signed a 10-year, $300 million contract playing third base. So now you bring in somebody to play third base, and you're telling me to now have to switch to being a designated hitter, meaning I'm not going to see the field at all. But the way that they said it was, hang up your glove. You're not seeing the field this year. And so that was a whole back and forth during spring training.
But does he still get the 30 mil a season?
Yeah.
Huh?
But the thing is, yes, you could say that as somebody who doesn't have to go day in and day out. They literally bought in your replacement, and you just signed this deal. And another thing too is they switched GMs, so the GM got fired, and so now the new GM is.
But you telling me that to deal with this, I'm gonna get $300 million.
But the thing is, though, you're still not gonna like your day-to-day life.
Why?
Because you're not playing, you're not doing what you love.
Bro, niggas,
It doesn't matter.
Niggas' day-to-day lives suck all the time for less.
It doesn't matter.
Nobody's really doing what they love.
But then you guys can't say that and then be the same people. I've heard you say this before. I don't know about you, but money can't buy happiness. So you can't throw that out there and then be like, well, this nigga's making 30 mil a year. And then why is he upset?
What I'm saying is at the point.
Oh, he's upset.
Yeah, he's upset.
Oh, okay.
But we haven't got to the real part yet. So now the first baseman, Tristan, I can't pronounce his last name, but it starts with a C. He blew out his knee. And so now they want him to play first base. So now, not only did you tell me to hang up my glove, now you want me to play first base. And so English isn't his first language. So they have an interpreter, right? Stuff got lost in translation. And so now they were like, well, at first it was reported as like, yeah, I'm not playing first base. But what was really actually said was, I can play first base. Just give me time. I have to learn that position. I've never played first base before. So it was a whole thing. And, Boston's already a racist city. So, they were up in arms. Like, whoa, we're giving all you this money. You can't play third base. You're not a team player. And I was kind of going back and forth on TikTok because I was like, all right, cool. You can call them whatever you want.
Using the comments.
You can call them whatever you want. But why are we a Major League Baseball team and not have a backup first baseman? Or why is our farm system not good enough that we could call up the first baseman from AA or AAA and send down a pitcher that we don't use? Why is that not an option?
You make sense.
Silent after that. But it's just like they're just making him look bad. But they're going to trade him. I know it's going to happen because they did it with Mookie Betts. They did it with Xander Bogaerts. They pay you. So like the Dodgers or the Padres or another team that has a big bankroll trade you and you get assets back. Because Rafi, he already won a World Series with us. So thank you for your service. You bought us a World Series. You were one of the leading players on that team. I really believe that they don't think that he could be better. So they're like, yeah, let's try to get him out of here so we can get this $300 million off our pay books.
So you telling me, because at first I was about to say like, the nigga wants, to go in the history books too, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a champion. So I've won a chip and I got $300 million coming over 10 years. Regardless. I don't know. I think sometimes you could not give a fuck and just ride that 10 years out for $300 million.
Yeah. So the thing is, you can write it out.
Niggas have worked at, like Ted said, bad jobs for way less than that.
But the thing is, yeah. But
10 years.
But it doesn't matter what others are doing. You still have to be happy at the end of the day.
Right. But you like.
For how long?
But it doesn't, but you can't
You're never
compare.
gonna be happy forever.
Yeah. But the thing is, yeah, you are getting this money, right? Cool. Bet.
Make this money.
But you can't have that. I don't think you can have that position when you have told me before money doesn't equate to happiness. So now you're bringing up, well, he's making 30 mil. You should be fucking happy. I don't think two things can be true.
No, but I stack that on top of he plays a sport that he's reached the pinnacle of. He won a chip.
It doesn't matter though. You still have to. But the thing is,
how old is this guy?
Decent question.
20, I think it's like 27, 28. But hold on, wait, let me finish.
So you telling me
let me finish.
He can coast off into 40 with $300 million?
Bro, you can't say that argument.
Okay, $150 million? Okay.
No, but the thing is,
let's say $75 million after he pay everybody taxes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. $60 million. He about to ride off into the sunset. He ain't got to do shit for the rest of his life.
Bro, I literally seen you.
Ain't got a chip.
I literally seen you visibly frustrated because your management literally had some shit out for you. He's literally going through the exact same thing that you went through.
I didn't get $60 million to ride off into the sunset.
Bro, but you're doing something that you love. And you hear athletes all the time talking about,
wait, who told you I love the bank?
I didn't say that. I said, but he's doing something that he's loved. And they're not.
That's why I said that.
How much you getting paid again?
Huh?
How much you getting paid again?
Me or him?
Him.
30 mil a year.
All right. Would you take 30 mil, Capo? What's the
bullshit argument?
No. What's the contract? What's the contract? How long?
10 years.
Oh, 10 years is a while though.
You're not going to.
You don't hate baseball.
He's not. But he's not. But he's not.
And he's not going to play.
But the thing is. But the thing is.
He's not even about to play.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You can't. You're not going to sit on the sidelines. You didn't play your senior year because you didn't want to come off the bench.
Right.
That's true.
That was solely on pride. If there was money or pride.
So your pride just goes away when the money gets there?
For $300 million, probably.
Bullshit.
For a grown man,
you don't operate that.
Put that shit in the back pocket.
We're talking about it. You compare to high school.
The money's guaranteed. It doesn't matter where he's going. He's still going to get this money regardless.
Right.
So I'm a bitch while I'm still going to get this money.
No.
Absolutely.
Because they ain't going to get that money again, bitch.
It's 10 years. You're 37. You're going to retire.
Oh, is that when they retire usually?
Yes. You're not 40 playing baseball. The problem is you're not. I know you. You play sports and you play sports as well. Yeah. You're not going to sit on the sidelines and watch niggas perform and you'll be like just sitting there like, well, I get 30 mil. I'm gonna be okay with it.
I would do that.
No. Well,
so wait.
I know he's not going to do it.
I got a chip already?
Yeah. But you earned it. You're not just going to sit there at 27 in the prime of your career and just sit on the fucking bench and waste that time away.
Call me when you need me, baby.
What are my options?
They're going to trade him.
And then I get to do what?
You're going to play third base again. They're going to trade you.
So what's the downside here?
The downside is to play this saga out so nobody... So
the worst case scenario is $300 million.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
But look.
But the thing is, you're not... You say that as somebody on the outside looking in.
Yeah, you say that as a nigga that never had $300 million.
Yeah. And you're saying this as a nigga who never had $300 million either.
Exactly. But I'm thinking about it from a very optimistic
standpoint. You have empty.
I'm speaking on somebody who's actually experiencing this right now.
Wait, what does he want to do?
He wants to play third base.
Why don't nobody let him play it?
Because they bought in somebody to play third base.
But I'm saying, you say even if he get traded, he gonna play that too.
Yeah. So
why? If he that good at it, what the fuck he trying to do?
Because the general manager that's in now, he had a relationship with the person they bought in. And so they had ties in Houston, which Alex Bregman, who's now third baseman for the Red Sox, they brought him in because they had that whole core. And then even the manager, Alex Cora, he was in Houston as well with Alex Bregman. So it's all like a little buddy system. So he's really exposing like these niggas are just paying favoritism. But also they have a track record for doing some shit like this because Mookie Betts got traded as soon as he signed. And then it was like they wasn't trying to really do anything and trying to move him all over the fucking place. So there's like Mookie Betts got traded to the Dodgers.
Right.
Xander Bogaerts got traded to the Padres. All some similar shit. So it's a track record. He knows what's going on. So he's just speaking out on this shit.
One last question. Is he better than whoever else is playing the position that he wants to play?
It's a toss-up.
It must be.
It's a toss-up. It's very close.
Because that's terrible business for the front office to just be like, nah, and you're way better than the nigga who we got doing.
It's not. It's a toss-up because Bregman has already hit 10 home runs and has a good batting average as well. I think he leads the team in batting average. But Devers, I think Bregman has like 320 and I think Devers is at 290. So it's not a big difference.
But Devers is the one who's taking a position he don't want to.
Yeah, that's Devers.
You're down, buddy. Get your shit up. 340, we could talk.
But it's not, this flow of the game isn't the same. Coming from actually playing and then just sitting there all day and then having to come off the bench and then just go play.
True. Yeah,
it's a different flow of the game.
Yeah,
you have to adjust. And then now they want him to play first base, a position that he has never played before.
My thing is adjust, nigga. We all adjusting. You adjusting to $300 million.
$30 an hour.
All right, go play center.
Okay.
For $300 million?
Yes. I'm doing it.
And then when you get exposed for playing bad and everybody's calling for you to lose your job.
Fuck it. I don't need a job. I got $300 million.
Then what?
I don't need a fucking job, bro.
$300 million.
Okay. I don't think you're not, I don't believe the stance that you're taking.
Give me $3 million and expose me.
Then again, I have to remember who I'm talking to. So,
bro, what I'm saying is, yes, I'm competitive, right?
You're not going to enjoy that for 10 years. So just stop it.
Who has to enjoy it? Is what I'm saying.
Your family will.
What I'm saying is, you like your job?
I do like my job. I get frustrated, absolutely. You never get frustrated with your job? You don't get frustrated doing what you're doing right now that you love?
What I'm saying, Tim,
it's different.
Is your job that you do right now,
Yes.
That's your ideal job?
No.
Exactly.
But I enjoy doing what I do.
For the comfort that you get.
Correct.
Just like
it's
him.
an equal exchange.
Yeah. But here's what I said.
300 mil might be worth a decade of discomfort.
Type shit.
Like there are niggas that would do a bid in jail for $300 million.
No facts, bro. Get stabbed like
Okay.
You're bugging, bro.
Okay, but when you see what has happened to others and you know you're gonna get traded and you like this organization,
You're making a trade parallel with jail.
Yeah, and that's not business.
You bought
like
jail in it. I've been saying this. I've been saying this from the beginning. So
But
why
what
the
I'm
fuck did jail
saying is,
happen?
what I'm saying, but I just made that parallel. I said, bro, you're telling me that the 300 mil isn't worth some discomfort. And I'm saying there are niggas that would do a bid
But it's not. You're just
for
you're
$300 million.
Okay, well, but you're diminishing it to some discomfort, bro. This is what you've been doing this entire time. The
And
whole
you think jail is some discomfort?
bro, fuck jail. Nobody's going to jail, bro.
Shit.
Fuck jail.
Niggas going to jail, bro.
I'm not going to jail.
You
I don't
might.
care what nobody says. I'm not going to jail,
You
bro.
could, bro. Somebody could throw some coke in your
I want
car.
to see how the judge responds to that.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You know what has to happen for a judge to have a response to that? I had to be sitting in front of a judge.
Yeah.
I tried my hardest.
Somebody
Yeah,
will
you
throw
tried,
heroin in
but
your
you are
backseat.
still a nigga. And you can end up there regardless.
Bro. I just hate my problem is that to get your point across, you had to go to the extreme of jail.
No, all I'm saying is I'm comparing.
No, he went to one of the worst possible situations.
And then you said some discomfort and then went straight to jail. Shut the fuck up. What are we talking about?
Discomfort.
What are we talking about? They have
It's
concrete.
easier.
They sleep on fucking hardwood floors.
And
Sitting on the bench is less than
level
jail.
of discomfort.
Yeah.
My thing is, bro, you can't.
It's not bliss.
It's
You're
just
talking
dumb.
about niggas that play a sport for millions of dollars.
Why are they even getting millions? Fuck this.
Because the revenue is billions. Of course, I'm gonna get millions.
Right, and
No,
that's
it's
fine.
not, of course, everybody ain't
But
doing that. The revenue
again, when
billions
we
in
put
music.
this into regular,
They gotta be better.
And
Than
niggas be
those.
getting
into
raped.
the layman's terms, we're talking about you playing a sport that children
Facts.
play.
But he's not even
Facts.
playing.
Children play.
He's not even playing.
Facts.
And he's still getting 300 million.
Facts.
So fucking
That's
what?
crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Robin Williams killed himself and he had
Nigga.
fucking hundreds of millions. So what? What are you gonna tell
got
him?
300 million. Go
Every
start
time
a
that
league.
money don't make happiness or something.
Exactly. And then that's what he says all the time, right?
That's cool. That's okay.
So yeah, so now the argument just magically switches.
But see, that don't mean money don't never
the math
make you
didn't
happy.
switch. The math is he's a professional athlete, right?
Correct.
Who's won a championship at the pinnacle.
So
there is
fucking
not a
what?
better league than the MLB for baseball on the planet, and he won a chip.
So you're supposed to say, fuck it, I'm just gonna kick my feet up?
No.
You still
but
want to compete.
worse has happened to people.
So fucking what? I hate that shit. I hate that shit. No, stop.
He not doing 340.
What's this happening to people? What the fuck does that have to do with me?
What I'm saying is, bro,
This don't got to do with you. You ain't
what I'm
doing
saying
baseball.
is,
But
Chuck
I'm
never won a
saying-
chip. He's still done well for himself.
But your whole thing that you just said right now, not your whole thing, but what you literally just said right now is worse has happened to people. So fucking what?
Has this guy ever been the best at his position?
No.
Yeah, that's a big
Give it up.
problem.
Give it up. You're 30. You're
but
about
he's
to get 300 mil.
But he's top 5 though.
So?
And he's going to be that.
So, but
With
why not?
300
So,
mil.
but you're telling me in the prime of your career, you're top 5, you're just supposed to just chill?
No, go to
Stop
a team.
it.
Go
Stop
to
it.
a team.
You were in high school and you was like, I don't want to come off the bench, so I'm just not going to play basketball anymore.
Go
Yes.
to
So
a
what are we
team
talking about?
that wants to put you at that position.
So now somebody
He would
in
have
the
felt a
prime
lot
of
better with 300 mil.
Definitely.
okay, but it still hurts.
I don't know if it
You
hurt.
still never. You said it would have
I
felt
never
like.
said it wouldn't hurt. I'm saying 300
don't
mil
know
to
if it
wipe your
fucking hurt.
tears
I ain't
is
gonna lie to
different.
you.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. You're top 5 in your position in the prime of your career, and you're just gonna go sit down? Get the fuck out of here.
Bro,
that doesn't make any sense.
No team wants him at that position.
They're gonna trade him. They're gonna trade
So
him.
nobody's gonna want him to play his position he want to play.
They're gonna trade him. I know it's gonna trade him because I
You
see
say
it
top
happen.
5. It's not 5 teams that want him that he can play.
Wait. Tim, since we're making comparisons, you walked away from golf as a collegiate athlete from a championship team with $0.
Because I don't want to do it anymore. That's the difference, though. Somebody wants to do it. I didn't want to do it.
So you should walk on getting traded, not bitching.
You have to bitch to get traded, though.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He has an agent.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yes, he does.
He has an agent that got him a deal that if he never gets traded again, he's fine.
But The thing is, the deal that was made with a different front office. It's not the same
that.
people.
But the beauty is he's gonna get the money.
It doesn't.
Yes, it
I
does
just don't think
matter.
I think you're only looking at it from a passion perspective. This is still a nigga's job.
Yeah, it's a business, bro.
Yeah, and so, but you have to bitch from time to time to get more money. Well, not to get more money. He's already got that. But to get what you want, you have to bitch and moan.
Okay.
You shouldn't be bitching
I'm just saying
about
he's
shit
gonna
for
define
300 million,
regardless.
bro.
And he's like done more than he's done more than 90% of MLB players will do. He
And
won a
that's
chip.
fine. But what if he wants to do more? That's the thing, though.
Then he's got to fight for that chance.
And that's what he's doing right now.
Okay,
You gotta
that's
go
fine. But he's not.
practice.
He's not fucked over.
Practice.
I never
bro.
say he was fucked
They
over.
gave
I
him
just
a bag and said, "Sit down."
Get better than them other niggas.
and that's the thing, though. You're not comprehending that he didn't get the bag from the people that are telling him to sit down.
Right, but the people that did give him the bag.
We didn't even get to the other part
they
before
ain't
we get
keep
to this.
him.
The fucking owner of the team flew in to Kansas City, which they were playing in this week, and he killed it. And then he was trying to mediate. He was like,
Killed
"Nah."
what?
The
He
deal.
went 7 for 12. He hit a home run and had
The player killed him.
yeah 7 for 12, 6 RBIs and
What's that mean? RBI.
runs ball
batted
in. So he would hit the ball and then other people would come across one plate. And then he had 2 home runs. And so he's like, all right, I still got it. I still could do that, but you're not even letting me show this. And then imagine if he was actually in his actual rhythm of flow of playing third base, and now you want him to learn a completely different position. That's nuts.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's like asking, all right, I know I went to the extreme and said center, but asking you to play small forward, you don't get exposed. And then when you get exposed and go sit on the bench, and now people are talking bad about you, sending you hate mail and shit, what the fuck are you supposed to do?
Send him $100.
All right, cool. You're going to be broke by the end of the season because
No,
everybody going to send you fucking $100.
300 mil.
Nah, bro.
Bro.
You just equate it to money, but you don't even, I be forgetting that you don't really believe your arguments. And now I'm over here all upset.
Bro, sports.
Now, I really do think that there is a point where you got to look at the situation ahead. And okay, cool. I want to go somewhere else. I still want to play. That's great, right? But if I never play again, there's $300 million headed our way.
I think sports are far
And
too important.
I'm closer to 30 than I am anything, which means I'm almost done in most sports.
Well, not in baseball. You play like 40.
And
But
nigga,
Not to that degree.
Okay.
yeah, because
All
you
right,
said
cool.
37. He was gonna be out.
We're going nowhere. We're going nowhere with this. We're going nowhere
Like
with this.
how many niggas?
We're going to be here arguing. It's a
Nolan
lot.
Ryan.
It's a lot. It's a
I
lot.
think he need to
The
find another
the
passion.
average, if you're in the league and you make it past the 8 years of service time, you stay until you're 36, 37. But
That's not 40, but I hear you.
it's close enough.
I think he need to find another
That's
passion,
Anderson
bro.
playing Ari. But
That was probably song.
yeah, that is a sound type record. But we're gonna move on because we're just gonna sit here going in circles for the next 30 minutes.
Spin your wheels, nigga.
Real quick. The NBA draft lottery just took place. The Wizards got 6th pick. We were supposed to get number 1.
Ah,
Disgusted?
Disgusted, bro. The 6th pick.
well, how did it?
We had the second worst record in
how,
the league.
How'd that happen though?
It's a lottery. It's like the fucking what's that shit?
So why you say supposed to get the first?
We had the second worst record. We had the best odds, right? Because like when you do the draft lottery, it's like mostly like, you know, it's like the little ping pong balls on the lottery and they would show that shit. But like it's skewed to your record. But the Wizards getting 6 is crazy.
So what the first worst record get?
I think the Jazz got like 3rd.
Why didn't they get first? What,
Because it's a lottery.
It's a lottery. It's not like any other
what's
sport.
the point?
It's the only sport like that.
Yeah, it's just stupid. That's
Not
dumb.
like it.
Well, actually, the WNBA it's the total from the 2 seasons. So like, you can have a bad season, but your season before counts.
Mm.
Okay.
That was Sweezo playing Ari Lennox.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh my god,
I just heard it
Is this the chord, sir?
what is going on,
Thank you.
with the passion fruit, strawberry, and a Q-tip.
half and half strawberry.
bro?
But yeah, so it's just quick on that.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, that's it. What's next? I actually really am distraught about this Wizards thing. I don't have my full thoughts yet on it because it just happened. But
what if the person that you wanted number 1
it's not happening.
ends up getting picked number 6?
It's not happening, bro. Cooper Fly is going number 1.
I've been hearing you say that name. I don't know that nigga, but you've been saying that.
White boy from Duke.
He is a nigga. He's a man. Thank you.
White boy from Duke.
Sweet up.
Cold. You know how cold he is? He skipped his senior year in high school to go to Duke a year early. That's still getting drafted number 1.
That's hard.
How much money was he getting?
To go to Duke?
Yeah.
With NIL, I don't know. I just know that's a cold
Oh, well, NBA is different.
Yeah.
Because you can go there and get that fat bag. It's a little different than the NFL.
The fat bag is crazy.
But yeah, man, we were supposed to get Cooper Flag, bro. We were supposed to get Cooper Flag. But what's next? We're not gonna next week I'm gonna have a whole spill on it because I spent 15 minutes on
baseball.
Yeah, on baseball. Which I'm happy to talk about baseball every week, but I know this is not the program to do that.
Let's break the ice. I quit baseball the day I threw the ball. Nigga hit it and it hit me in my mouth and knocked my teeth out.
I switched positions.
I knocked your teeth out.
I switched positions off that shit. I moved to the outfield.
Baseball the day they invented basketball.
Pretty much. Pretty fucking much.
What's next on the docket?
What is next?
I'll give my whole Wizard spill next week when I have time to process my thoughts.
All right, bet.
We got to go to some WNBA games.
We do.
All of us.
We do.
Yeah, together.
We do.
Yeah.
And WNBA games are for camps.
Nah, bro.
Yo, Mike, put that camera down. Don't record this.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas driving down the block. Carter, you got it?
Nah, we moved.
Yo, how you looking, fresh?
That nigga been out for like
You better have your shit.
He not coming out till-
Sean, what we need to call?
I'ma catch your body if I'm about to drop. I'ma catch your body if I'm about to drop. I'ma catch your body if I'm about to drop. I swear to God, this ain't what you really want. I'ma catch your body if I'm about to drop. I'ma catch your body if I'm about to drop. I'ma catch your body if I'm about to drop. I swear to God, this ain't what you really want.
You might be a DJ.
Don't tell them niggas nothing.
Why am I that
As
DJ?
well.
No.
Yeah.
Because I pulled that song up?
Yeah, your mind. You got a DJ mind.
He's changing your position. You don't like it.
Pause.
I ain't changing it. I'm adding something else to his tool belt.
So here's the interesting part about this. The debut Casanova album, you know what it's called?
Casanova.
Commissary.
Oh, man. He spoke into existence?
Foreshadowing.
I mean, he was already in jail.
When he dropped
Went
it?
right back too?
No, right before.
Before that.
Right before, yeah.
Yeah, that's when A$AP Rocky was in there slipping on cum.
All right.
I forgot about that.
Let's see what we got next.
I'm happy I never went to jail.
This nigga's crazy. All right, so next up.
Sometimes I wish I had the experience.
I don't.
I just want to point out that we completely skirt on Lil Wayne beating up that girl.
No, we didn't.
We didn't really talk about it.
We said, I don't like it.
We all said that we didn't like that.
Well, we don't like it, but this. Oh no, I was talking about how little he is. That's what
Yeah.
okay.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
Yeah,
We made light of DV.
No, I made light of Lil Wayne being little.
I'm just playing.
No, I just think she could beat him up
Knock his teeth out?
for sure.
Should that be your next exhibition? They can make some money off that.
First of all, we live.
Mid Monday. What you got, bro? Big Salt,
Yeah.
Saltini,
but it's SAULT.
like a somersault.
Yeah. There you go. That's good. I didn't even think about that. So yeah.
I feel like every time men do anything, Sweezo just shake his head, bro.
Bro, Sweezo's like my biggest hater, but my biggest support. But my biggest supporter at the same time. It's crazy. But Salt, Act of Faith, 9 tracks, 32 minutes.
This is gospel. I don't care what you say.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's gospel.
But why?
Because that's your trap watch.
Close them doors. Close. What did?
No.
What did?
Yeah. No. And he just brought, that's crazy. That's crazy transition.
Oh, that was the one.
No, but I was gonna say twice. The cheater that was the watch. He been in Jamaica ever since.
Well, okay, all right. So this one, I got my niece a matching wristband, so we got a matching joint.
Okay,
whatever the wagwan.
Yeah,
but yeah, nah. This is I only have one.
Forever.
I only have one watch, so yeah, this is the one that was there.
So keep talking about that new side.
But yeah, it's not Marvin Sapp. It's Cleo Soul and
who's not black.
She
is.
Oh yeah, her dad is Wagwan. Like
no, he's Jamaican. Don't mean he black.
Okay, but she was. Hold on. It was Spanish,
Serbian,
and Jamaican.
Yeah.
Jamaican don't mean black. Spanish and Serbian definitely doesn't mean black for certain. That means
Serbian
white.
is the white part.
We're not here to discuss ethnic background.
Spanish pretty
we're
white
here to
too.
discuss the greatness of this music.
Yeah, no, I respect it. I'm just saying.
So yeah, 9 tracks, 32 minutes.
Yes, sir.
No features. Just good music.
Good music.
This is so I shout out to Tidal for suggesting
Fuck Tidal, right?
For suggesting a different album by them. It was called 10 that just released, but Acts of Faith came out in April, so it's still within the timeline for Mid Mondays.
Got it.
Great music, man. Just great music. The song I really want to play because it's my favorite song is Pray For Me, but it's 7 minutes long. I'm not doing that. So we're gonna do Someone to Love.
I like your honesty. Hold up, who's this? Who's this been listening to this?
I pray every day. Don't even do me like that. Nah.
Oh, I do know her. Okay.
I don't. My golf clubs are in my apartment though, but I don't.
So what are you playing?
Someone to Love.
All right. Someone to Love You?
Yeah.
That's the least gospel title.
That someone might be God. So, Someone to Love You off the project Acts of Faith. Mid Monday selection. It's real. It's nouveau neo soul / jazz. All right. All right. All right. All right. Don't do it.
BASSLINE.
Get someone to love you. Get someone who's only for you.
Who are these niggas?
That's Salt. That track was called Someone to Love You.
The fucking Mavericks won.
Someone to Love You.
Shout out to everybody who loves me.
Salt. Young Mitchell selection on the Mid Mondays. All right, rate it, nigger.
Damn.
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 I love it though.
I gotta bleep that because
No, please.
Nah,
you went crazy.
They gonna remove the whole episode.
Sweezo came in here and then the whole energy just
changed the whole energy, bro. Nigger
because I used the hard ER.
Yeah,
that was.
I'm a hard ER guy though.
You are though. Yeah, he is.
I'm not afraid of a hard ER.
Nah,
but yeah, I'm going 4-7.
Vagina is crazy. There's no ER there.
Who said that? Orlando Brown?
Yeah. Vagina.
But yeah, 4-7.
Do I still have that drop?
No, I hope not. But 4-7. This project was dope. Good music. I just found out about this a few days ago, so I listened to his album twice. So I do want to listen to more of this project to get a better rating of it.
Okay.
But it was just, I had to just play that because it was like, yeah, it's dope. Gotta get
Where
the people.
Are all the wigs when it comes down to Jada's head? And what the does Will Smith grab when he lays down in bed? I'm just saying some real man. You know, are you gripping when she's gobble, squabble, squabble, giving the bop, shoot up, do I do, yeah.
Now I gotta find the vagina clip because I thought that was it. I'm disappointed. That was crazy and great, but I wanted the vagina clip. That would have been the one. So, did you give a number?
4-7.
4-7? I'm not gonna rate it yet. I got halfway through this today because I was like, "Oh, this is Mid Monday. Okay, let me listen to it." But then I also had to do things. So, with that being said, I think it's time for DMV Heat Check. What y'all think?
Yeah.
First of all, we live.
Yeah, bitch. So DMV Heat Check. Second of many. We're gonna start with.
We don't play the entirety of the song, right?
We don't have to, but these two I might. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, really, I was looking forward to hearing the Odyssey song, so we could cut it up, like in post. Well, actually, you can because I don't do that.
Yeah,
but
so you want me to start there, huh?
Or you could. I don't care what you do. I just would like to hear.
I'm gonna flip it.
I would just like to hear the entirety of the song.
All right, I'll play the entirety of it. And I can cut it in post. All right. So for first up, we've got Eli Derby. This track is called Cadillac Dreams. Let's get right to it.
No, I never thought it was over till I heard about another hymn. Oh, you never gave me any proper closure. It
Next up, we got a
got
track
that icon on 2K
from Odyssey off of his new. Well, it's a little tidy EP.
Forthcoming.
Well, no, I don't know what's going on. So it's an EP, but these are the pre-release tracks from it.
Yeah, it's not out yet though. It doesn't come out to the end.
Comes out May 30th.
Yeah.
But this particular track is number 1. So the project en route, and it's called Tomorrow Can't Be Borrowed. I don't know why Sweezo said There was nothing about that title that was worthy. It was good too. It got good.
First of all, we live.
Uptight in the empire. Walls been broke, but the fence high. Hope is a host that was still youth. Truth been told, always been die. Provoked by the forces we inspire. No, we aspire for an inch high. For the glimpses of hope like a lit fire. May they guide us close to the real proof. That life means more than a get by. Purpose I made by placing importance in things that are often the markers of greatness. A place in the heart of the masses. A makeshift raft is a splash in a lake so vast it's mistaken as waves in the ocean. We crossed in a day and it's only been 15 minutes. Betrayed as last and staying our passion.
What I don't know might heal. I don't really know what happens. Know enough to know that we'll see. I don't really know what will be. All I know is I still be. Here when it all come crashing. Know myself rebuild me. Know that I'm feeling alive. Know that I'm feeling alive. Bring it direct and live. No use in living a lie.
Lifetime on the grind, I'm American. Taught how to survive and I'm flourishing. Osmosis, I don't remember learning it. Same tools to escape and preserving it. Born struggling, make you feel you deserving it. Fell in love with the pain from the struggle we gained. From the mud we obtain how to earn it. Be a gift folded if you don't dare learn to flip. I was told I was grown when I wasn't. Old at the toes, I ain't know what was stuck with. Remind me of a phrase some saying by the bucket. Kick it if you gripping anything that's above it. Hustle ain't a word but a culture. Live long enough and observe how you alter. World in the maze getting smaller. Looking for an out, same thing as a falter.
What I don't know might kill me. What I don't know might heal. I don't really know what happens. Know enough to know that we'll see. I don't really know what will be. All I know is I still be. Here when it all come crashing. Know myself rebuild me. Know that I'm feeling alive. Know that I'm feeling alive. Bring it direct and live. No use in living a lie.
She was on her beat.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's
that's fucked up.
No, me and Tim are having a completely different conversation.
Watching Golf Club.
Shut up.
Par porn.
She just stroking the club.
We have to stop somewhere. Something has to stop.
Shenanigans.
Something has to stop. Like, we can't do this.
He be with his bunker bay.
Something has to stop, bro.
Getting in them holes, Mitch.
Yeah. Like in that putt pussy.
18. Yeah, it's legal.
Oh, you only use 2 of the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't going back there.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you go back there?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, but you have tenure though. You guys have a good chemistry.
Go back.
That's fair.
Back.
That's to assume that the only back street I visited.
You're right. That is, but you know what happens when you assume?
What's the other back street? The fuck?
We're definitely trying to have a coded conversation that we can have off air.
Okay.
All right, man. It's time to get up out of here, bro.
But like, yeah.
Closing the doors like now. Yeah, right.
Wait a minute. So that was DMV Heat. That was Odyssey.
We didn't. Are we supposed to rate these?
I don't know.
I like the Odyssey track though.
The Odyssey track was fire. We had Eli Derby on the first track.
And he was good too.
Yeah.
That's the Michael Jackson.
All right. Yep. Okay. All right. All right. Wait.
That was
who put this topic in here that Michael Jordan is joining NBA on NBC?
I did. That was supposed to be on sports section, but we took too much time on yelling about baseball and how he shouldn't care about his feelings because he's getting $300 million.
Yeah.
I just don't like the smile in this picture, but okay.
He looks like the panther from Jungle Book.
Nigga look like a chipmunk. That shit is crazy.
Sweet Phone didn't even see the picture.
He's like, you know what? That's good. That's good.
But yeah, imagine Michael Jordan being like Charles Barkley. That shit's gonna be funny. Cause he's gonna tell everybody.
Oh, that's what they mean by that?
Yeah.
He's about to start commentating?
Yeah, on NBC.
Oh, I read the headline. It didn't feel like that was what they were saying.
Yeah, nah.
He said he's about to be a donor or some shit.
Nah, that nigga's gonna be a
that's kind of cool.
He's gonna be an analyst.
Okay.
He's just gonna tell everybody, yeah,
that's
y'all
hard.
niggas, y'all niggas,
basketball player ever.
He's gonna be like,
apparently.
yeah, y'all niggas suck. Y'all don't work hard enough.
That's exactly what he's gonna.
That's exactly what he's gonna say.
It's gonna be nice. People gonna tune into that for sure. He don't need the money. He might hate his job.
No, he wants to do this. He's tired of gambling every day. That's really what it is.
Yeah, it's not working out.
Don't make better shoes.
Damn.
Nah, he's gonna just
It's not his fault at this point. I don't even think he's that involved.
What if the Jordan 35s look better than every Jordan before it?
Then I'll pay attention. I don't know.
Would you buy him?
No, because I'm so close to picking one shoe and being done with you niggas. I've done it. I don't have anything to prove in sneakers.
But yeah, so
I feel that.
So I was speaking of. It's funny because you brought this up with Michael Jordan, like the shoes.
You niggas is about to get one shoe in 12 colors.
So my
damn,
one of the podcasts
that's
one of the podcasts I listened to, Bomani Jones. He said the playoffs are like Stevie Wonder. No, the regular season is like Stevie Wonder making a new album. We don't care. But if Stevie Wonder goes on tour, we're going to go see that.
I care about him making a new album.
I don't. Nobody wants to hear that.
I just listened to him at 12.
But you would listen to music from before you were born.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listened to him at age 12.
Right. But
I also listened to him at age 80.
But you don't want a new album.
Shit.
Why don't you?
Because he don't.
That's not the same thing.
Who capping? Y'all don't respect Stevie Wonder?
That's not what we
saying.
No. You don't think he makes good music anymore?
That's not what we're saying. Either.
Why won't you want a new album then?
Because it's not the same quality.
What I'm saying is you're not looking for a new Stevie album. You're not. You're not looking.
I'm not looking for it, but if it come out, I'm listening.
Smokey Robinson album was ass.
Well, also, we even talk about
Smokey Robinson's allegations.
No, we're not doing it. We're getting out of here, guys.
The Gasms?
The Smith album was ass too.
No, sir.
He dropped it?
This has been the BASSLINE Podcast, episode 269. I go by the name of
269, and we don't want to talk about the Gasms.
To the left of me, I think it's 269. Yeah, it's 269. To the left of me is none other than in Young Mitchell We Trust with his hoochie daddies on.
Don't do that.
But thigh meat out. He need to tan them legs. They bright.
But yeah, the Wizards got the 6th pick in the draft. Be prepared next week for me to come in here, guns blazing, talking about how the NBA
like
is.
Gilbert?
Yeah.
Did you watch the doc?
So they cut me off. They cut me off my sister's Netflix.
Yeah,
your sister has to fix it.
They've been cracking down.
The house they can't share the passwords no more. They cut me off. I tried to watch it.
No, she has to add screens.
Yeah, location is different though. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why you add screens and then it's fine.
But it's like so many screens in the house. So I think we'll talk offline. But yeah,
I'll tell you how to do it.
Yeah, but yeah. So the Wizards got the 6th pick, and the Mavs, out of all teams, get the 1st pick. The NBA is corrupt.
Let's go.
The NBA is corrupt. And I'll talk next week. We'll yell for 20 minutes next week.
I just wanted you to say bye to people. You're turning this into a segment.
I am because the group chat is ablaze.
It's a song that plays when you walk through the door.
All right. Last but certainly not least, we got Montez Brenard.
Courageous Raven in the Mountain.
All right. This has been episode 269. Young Mitchell, as we do it this time every week, can you telling people what to do?
Close them doors, man. I gotta watch Anthony Edwards play basketball tonight.
That back door's closing.
It's gonna be hard for me to see you walk anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about music.
Ask yourself,
How fly.
I guarantee you leave the club with us, you won't be the same. They can't help it, come on, them bitches know it's the plan. Spend all my money, talk for me, what more can I say? That money will be seen as soon as I put my key.
Money will be seen, we'll reach the fucking ceiling. I put my key, you put your key in. Money will be seen, we'll reach the fucking ceiling. My car ride by without the booming system. I'd rather spend that loot on my engine. All hail to the chief, I've been one hell of an Indian. But settling in TPs ain't sitting well with me. See, I need plenty green acres. Ain't easy while the papers got that OG game in me. Say go Bulls versus Blazers. To the left, I played up. But you treat her right, sucker. What I get in one night? You wait a couple months for you love her. I cut up. She woke and I was gone. Only weed comes on the cover. Yeah, Spitter did it like that. Just how I said it in my raps. Respect it, don't I keep it real? Said I fuck you good and disappear. Ain't that what I did? Niggas talking down on the planes, better shut up. I'm fed up, waiting on valet to put my vet up. You better get up, tryna be cute, bitch, I'ma leave you. Her homegirl, she said please too. She no crazy. Yeah,
I guarantee you leave the club with us, you won't be the same.